This is the humble beginning of my first Back to Eden garden. I'm doing this a little bit different than shown in the video, the Back to Eden video. I decided to rototill this section and rake out all of the grass, clumps, weeds, etc. The ground here is very poor for growing anything. It hardly grows grass. It's a lot of clay, very hard. When it gets wet, it's like concrete. It sticks to your shoes an inch thick. So it's really not the best soil in the world for doing anything. So my plan now is to get rid of all of the grass and stuff. I use it as pavement on my four-wheeler trail back in the woods. And these rocks also. And then I have a truckload of Moo Dirt from a local farm. And I'm going to till that into this mess I have here. And then once that's done, I have wood chips. I don't think I could zoom in with this camera, but I've been chipping wood and foliage for a while, and I've got a pile back there. And I'm going to cover this all up with wood chips about 2 or 3 inches thick. And then I'm going to plant it next week, or sometime during the week, and see what happens. That's it for now. I'll update this as soon as there's something to say. Okay, I got my Moo Dirt spread out, and I opted not to till it in. I tried one corner and it was a disaster. So I decided to leave the Moo Dirt right on top of what passes for soil on this property, and that's it. But now I'm starting to spread out my wood chips right on top of the Moo Dirt. I'm going to put like 3 inches of it. And what I have for wood chips, I make with my little, well, it's not a little, it's kind of a cross between a commercial and a homeowner wood chipper. It's a 20 horse Stanley, but it makes these little tiny chips. And what I do is I mix down branches and leaves that I vacuum off the yard, and I do a branch, a handful of leaves, a branch, a handful of leaves, so I got a good mixture. So hopefully this is gonna work. We'll find out. Well, there it is. All my wood chips spread out about 4 inches thick. Just barely had enough. I better get to chipping. I'll be planting that hopefully Memorial Day weekend. I have to go away on business for a couple of days, and then when I get back I'm going to be busy, but I'm hoping to plant this over Memorial Day weekend. It's a humble little garden, but this is a start. If this goes well, then I'll be adding on to it next year quite a bit. And then over here is going to be the pear orchard. Just one tree for now. Got another one on its way. And then over here, I'm going to have some apples. And I used wood chips around them, just, you know, in a small way for now. But as I get more and more chips, that pile at the bottom of these things is going to grow until it's kind of like Paul's fully wood chipped orchard. But I'm starting with, actually I have 3 apple trees now. The first 2 were dwarf Macintosh, and that is a Granny Smith. I have a Golden Delicious on the way. And then I have these guys. These were here. And they're quite overgrown. A little bit out of control, but I think I'm going to try to get them back to where they should be. It's too late to do anything right now, but this winter I'm going to start cutting these back. There are 3 of them in here. There's actually a 4th one. There's one over there. I don't know if you could see that. That one's way overgrown. I mean, it's huge. So I don't know if there's any saving that one. But these guys here produce a ton of fruit. Big apples, but they're slightly deformed and they're bitter. But the deer love them. Anything that falls out of the tree during the day is gone by morning. You know, if I let them sit overnight, they're gone by morning. Well, that's it. When I get back and plant that other thing, I will be updating this. Well, I'll be making another video, I guess, because I'm going to post this one before I go.